I've dropped out of my PhD.
It's probably a better idea for a girl to do OnlyFans than to get a normal job because it just makes so much money.
She's still pursuing a PhD, but the PH is silent. Okay, that's crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, today we will have a look at Zara Dar and her wild decision to leave computer science degree in order to sell her nude pictures online. The thing is, some people say it's all AI, and she might not even be real. And some went even further and say she already did this. She rage-baited whole Muslim religion in order to sell her OF. Alright guys, I think we have a big fish here today, so let us begin. I was watching YouTube today, just doing my own thing, you know, minding my own business, but a very interesting title popped on my screen. PhD dropout to OnlyFans model? Alright, well that's very unusual. When someone says OF girls, you think of dumb bimbos who can't do anything else but record stupid TikToks to promote their business, like we see it with Jack Doherty's little minions.
We're leaving you with Vex bolts, little bro. Guys, I say we take me and Vex bolts to 2025 and leave the bops in 2024, huh?
No. Bops are taking over 2024.
But this is different. Zara has a whole YouTube channel where she teaches people about machine learning, neural network, and science overall. She seems like a smart woman, okay? Like, look at that. She even made a little notification robot. Alright, that's cute. So like, what's the deal? Why does she want to quit computer science degree to switch up to a whole different industry?
Although my OnlyFans has been a side project while I pursued my PhD, I've been able to make over $1 million. With that, I helped my family pay off their mortgage, I bought myself a car, and thankfully I avoided taking out any student loans. Now I have an investment portfolio and I'm planning on buying my own house soon. So all of these achievements are just reminders of the tangible rewards of carving my own path and the freedom that comes with it.
She goes on to explain how academia felt pointless. You always try to compete with others who might be more privileged than you, so you might not even have a chance. You work your butt off and then professors take all the credit for your work, and when you finally have your degree and it's over, nobody knows whether you will even land a job with at least average salary. For example, me personally, I got very scared looking at those TikToks showing the line for an interview. So I kinda get what she means, and on the other hand, you have the side hustle where you were able to get millions of dollars, which is like a lot considering the low effort you have to put in. Sure, the industry is very competitive, but once you make it, at the end of the day, it's just take a few pictures here and there.
I'm no longer bound by the expectations of an academic institution or the constraints of a corporate office. I can comfortably wake up each day and decide what I want to learn, diving into topics that genuinely interest me and not just those deemed important by a funding agency or a company's bottom line.
Well, that's kind of true. Yeah, I get that. Companies do tend to have very wild quotas sometimes. But trust me, I know. I try to work as a little civil engineer and the amount of work, it's insane sometimes. But Zara, you still have to satisfy demand. You're still selling something, okay? But now instead of companies, you have to make horny 40-year-olds happy. I'm not going to choose which one is better, but whatever makes you happy, I guess.
And of course, the best part is that everything I build will be entirely my own. I'm not contributing to someone else's legacy or bottom line. I'm building my own brand and my own future.
Wait, what? Future? The thing about this industry is, it's an endless race. Look at Lily Phillips, for example. She recently did 100 guys in 24 hours just for the attention. The thing is, this market is insanely fast. And if you're not willing to take your pictures or videos step ahead, there will be someone who's younger, prettier, and more crazy. And the cruel reality is, once you're 30, nobody will really care about you. And that's not some crazy news I'm saying here. If you're a pro athlete or even a pro gamer, it's the same thing as well. It's just biology, nothing more. You can't really compete with that. So you better make as much money as you can before that happens, because that future might end sooner than it began.
I wasn't born into a wealthy family or handed opportunities on a silver platter. Every step forward I take, every milestone I reach will be the result of my own vision. That thought on its own is intimidating, but it's also incredibly empowering. It's a reminder that I have the freedom to carve out a life of my own on my own terms. a freedom that so many people will never experience because they're just too afraid to break the norms that are set by society.
Love her or hate her, that's a nice message actually. I'm not gonna preach about how college is being a scam. I personally don't think that's true. I think if you're genuinely interested in what you're studying, college will give you another perspective on the field you're in, and you will get to meet great people that are interested in the same topics as you are. But if you guys think a diploma will guarantee you a job, you guys are very delusional.
I've spent the last couple of years in grad school, whereas many of my colleagues from undergrad got jobs directly afterwards. So I guess I will always have those advanced degrees with me. But I can't say that I don't like the idea of wearing a polished suit and walking into an office where I have people working with me and working on a project, or even the alternative route of becoming a professor and having students work for me, where I have my own lab and I teach my own course, and the thought of sitting with my team to come up with solutions to a certain problem, or even find something new, learn something new, and then applying that knowledge. And writing papers gives a sense of fulfillment, you know? There's some sort of camaraderie in those environments and a structure that I think I'd enjoy. And of course, not to mention the outfits. I mean, come on. I have so many professional outfits that have never seen the light of day just because I have nowhere to wear them to. And of course, I keep buying them. And part of me wonders if I'll miss the chance to experience that life and that lifestyle.
At the end, Zara tells us she isn't sure where this journey is gonna take her. She's not sure if she will ever get to experience old life. And that's a very realistic point of view. And I'm glad she's taking that into the thought process as well.
So I was in business school. I had pretty much like perfect grades almost. But like I had really good grades. I was going to go to law school. I had the GPA for it. I had everything ready. But you know what I decided to do? I decided to drop out and play World of Warcraft. That's right. So how can I go and criticize and talk down to somebody like this when I put myself in the exact same position?
And now this video went super viral. And sure, a lot of people started hating on her with comments like, "This is already a meme on YouTube Shorts. Skull emoji, skull emoji. This is how to add a 10-year expiration date in yourself. Intelligence 18, charisma 18, wisdom 2. And I almost called it a day before I noticed this comment. Is she AI? Question mark. And I started thinking about it. Is this just a marketing strategy or something? I went through her other videos on the channel and they all felt kinda off. Like she's not even a real person, you know? Dude, she doesn't even blink. What is she? I really wanted to get an answer to what's going on here. So I went to a place forbidden to mankind where all goblins get together. Reddit. I went through countless posts from people blindly just hating on her because she's a woman to others trying to find the truth like me. And I almost gave up and went back to studying for my exams because I'm failing all my classes. But then I stumbled upon a website that answered all my questions. And I found out who this Zara really is. No, a woman did not quit her PhD to do OnlyFans, and you shouldn't either. Spoiler alert, she was never in university at all. Okay, that's interesting. First of all, I was told to have a look at her floating pupils in her videos.
So pi also equals the circumference c divided by 2 times the radius r. And then we can further solve for the circumference of a circle with a little algebra to get that the circumference is equal to 2 times pi times the radius.
Dude, she's staring straight into my soul. It's almost scary in a way. Does she ever blink? Have you seen her blink? She looks like an AI model as well as her voice. It does look a little alienish, to be honest. Do aliens wanna bait us by hot Muslim mummies? Nah, that's stupid. I think that's just me overthinking it. That is not how real eyes behave. There's clearly some kind of AI changing the eyes, face, or even deepfaking the face. Notice how the pupils are floating while CGI tries to hold the filter in place. Looking at these videos feels so weird. Is Kwebbelkop behind this? Remember that dude who was trying to run his YouTube channel completely with AI? That would kind of make sense, I think.
Bumbling through brush, my botanical escapade continues.
My take on this so far is that she might be using some filters to make herself look prettier. Those pupils do look super weird. Some people even say her voice is AI generated as well. I don't really know about that, but so far, it just feels odd. And if it's truly just some beauty filters, I don't really have a problem with that. However, some questions about her character remain unanswered. For example, she says that she is bioengineer and she holds a master's degree in CS. So why is she only mentioning a CS degree on her LinkedIn? Okay, that is kind of weird. If you work as a bioengineer, I would be proud as hell. Dude, biology is very hard, like come on. But we can't really judge just yet. I found someone commenting hijab mommy on now deleted post. Quite offensive, and I was wondering where this originated from. Just a month after Mariam's had its last Twitter post, Zara Dar was born. Wait, hold on, who is Mariam Hadid? Wait, let me Google this. Mariam Hadid. Wait, what is this? Hijab Muslim woman installed her religion to promote OF? Oh, we might be onto something.
Allahu Akbar. Sami Allahu liman hamida.
Okay, I think now I have even more questions. I think this is offensive as hell. Don't think you should be saying a prayer this way, lady. Mariam Hadid apparently turned into Zara Dar, and anyone who linked them got blocked. And googling Mariam Hadid OnlyFans linked to Zara Dar's OnlyFans page. Okay, so that's a direct proof that our PhD dropout girl is the same girl who rage baits Muslims for attention. I think. She claims to be ME freshman student and also claims she got accepted into Harvard, making for a 3-hour commute every day just to get on campus from New York City. Yeah, that doesn't sound really realistic, let's be honest. So this lady is just full of lies, I guess. So to recap this, turns out this Zara girl used to go by different nickname Mariam Hadid, where she rage baited Muslims to promote her OF. And now she's doing the same thing again. I gotta say, the story that the PR team did is quite unique. It sure gets a lot of clicks, since it shows how messed up today's world is, when an OnlyFans girl can earn more money than someone with a degree in computer science by just taking a few pictures. So in my opinion, this whole PhD dropout thing it's not true, okay? It's just very smart marketing. People can easily relate to her situation. Like, who never felt like his studies aren't going anywhere and it's not worth it, when social media is full of these financial gurus and Jack Doherty's girls making billions of dollars. She's likable, she seems pretty smart, so it's very easy to fall for this, and people don't feel bad for sending her money. They feel like they're helping her, so she doesn't feel bad about leaving academia life behind. As for the AI thing, some people say it's whole 3D AI model, which I think it's super stretched. I would lean more to the idea that she just uses some beauty filters or something. That's it. Like, come on, Pokimane has been doing the same thing for years. I also found her Twitter page where she kinda responded to the drama. I never used another name on any social media, and this is my only X account. Unfortunately, I have seen many people sharing deepfake content of me, and some have mistakenly believed them. I addressed this issue in the detailed blog post 2 years ago. I think she doesn't want anyone to associate her with someone who rage baits Muslims. I want to thank the guy who wrote the post. I will leave a link to it in the description. It made it way easier to understand what's going on. So yeah guys, sub to the channel, Twitter and Discord server down below. Bye bye.